Hello friends, my name is Pon. It is the interface of the Cisco packet tracer where we can run virtually any command of the Cisco routers. So we have to take the router first. We are going to take 2620XM router. Okay, here is my router, and now we are going to take a switch. So we are going to take 2960 switch. It is the 2960 switch, and now we are going to take the clients, that is the computers that are connected directly to the switch and then after to the router. So first of all we add one client here, then one more here and here, and three all here and here. So here are the 6 clients that are attached directly to the switch, and now we are going to the wiring all of them to the switch. So first of all we wire TC2 to the direct switch. Now it is the universal wire that are used to connect to the several PC at a time. So we are going to connect using the universal wire. Now there are 3 PC connected, so we have left 3 PC, one more, and it one is the last. So now the configuration is okay about the clients on the switch and now we are going to connect the switch to the router. So here is the router and I am connected to the switch. So now we have to give an IP address to the router. So first of all we start to give the IP address to the router and then my IP starting IP is 192.168.20.1. It's my IP address of the router, and we can set IP address for the switch, that is 192.168. Our router IP is 20.1, then the switch IP will be 20.0. Okay. Now we are going to configure the IP address on the router. So here I am going to click on the router. Now go to the CLI mode and type the Cisco commands here. So we enter. First of all we enter. Here is continue with the configuration dialog, yes or no. So we have to type no. Okay. Enter. Now we have to type enable, then config mode. For the config mode it means configuration terminal, so we have to use conf-t. It is the short form of configuration terminal. Okay. Now we are in the config mode. We have to type interface int space F0/0, that is the port number of the router. So enter. Now we use IP add command to add the IP address on the router which we have given here, that is 192.168.20.1. So we use IP add command, IP add 192.168.20.1 is our starting IP on the router 1. So we give that, and then we have to give the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, that is the class C. After adding the IP we have to give the command no cert. This is the command used for the that router to allow the up in the condition, that means it not should be shut down. So no cert and enter. So here we can see it's lighting green, so it means it's online. Okay, now we have to exit. Okay, one more exit. So here again we have come to the router mode, and now we have to again enable, and then we have to give the DHCP commands on the Cisco router. Now it all above the basic commands. Now we are going to add the Cisco commands on this router. So my first command is IP space DHCP space, sorry, we have to go to the config mode, so conf space t. Okay, then you have to use IP space DHCP space POOL. We have to create a pool, that name will be R1. Okay, and enter. Here we saw a pool has been created. So now we have to see what more we can edit and add on the this router. So we put a question mark on the starting of it, and now we can see we can add default router, DNS server, network, exit, no option. These all are the commands on the DHCP server we can add, but we are going to add some of them. So my first one is the default router. So I am going to default router, default, okay, space 192.168.20.1. it is my starting IP and source IP, so it will be the default router IP. Okay, here it's help the user to manage the setting of the router. So we give the IP address, that is 192.168.20.1. now we enter. Okay, now we are going to add DNS server, the DNS minus server space 3.3.3.3, that is the DNS server. And now we can add a network, that is the network ID that is situated on the switch, that is 192.168.20.20.0. so here we are going to add that network ID at 192.168.20.0. so we have to put the subnet mask also 255.255.255.0. now put the enter. Now network ID has been uploaded on the router. So if we only uploaded the network ID, then all the clients get the ID automatic according to the DHCP server, only applying on the network ID. So here we go, and now we are exit from the DHCP config mode. Now we are in the config mode, and now now I want to reserve some IP address, like my starting IP is 192.168.20.1, and I want to reserve IP from 20.1 to 20.5. so I have to use a command, that is IP DHCP excluded. So we can see it, the address list that we want to add. So it's come from the config mode. We have to type IP DHCP space question mark, then we can see the available options. So we have to add IP DHCP and space EXE, the short form of the excluded address, and we have to put the starting IP and the lasting IP to 192.168.20.1. it is the IP. Okay, and lasting IP is 192.168.20.5. we want to reserve IP, so we have to give 20.5. now hit enter. Now exit, it's done. Now we can see the clients now. So on the PC 0, double click and go to the desktop IP configuration and click on the DHCP server. Here we can click on DHCP server, then we can see 20.6. it means we have reserved 20.5, 20.1 to 25.5, then after it's got 20.6. it's okay according to our rules. Now we go to PC 1, and here also we check DHCP server. Okay, now we go to PC 2, and here we also check a DHCP server. Here we can see 20.8 and subnet and the default router that we have described, a default router and DNS server that we have added now. And now the left 3 clients, we just do the same DHCP and cut it. Desktop IP configuration and DHCP and cut it. Desktop IP configuration and DHCP and cut it. So now we are going to run the packet to get the successful. So we click on this, and here I put it the PC4 and now put it the PC0, and here we can see it's success. Now we run more packets, PC5 and PC2, it's also success. So thank you for watching to me.